But we got the fun bundle, which includes your meals. I feel like it's a crime that I haven't worn this before.
I do a lot of work.
You gotta keep unwrapping. Happy birthday!
Thanks, babe.
It's just like nuts how much all of the rides have changed. I haven't had a hot coffee in a while, but of course I forgot to make ice last night, so hot coffee it is. Okay, it's still hot. I'm just finishing up some breakfast. I'm doing that egg on hash brown that I did in the last vlog. But we're gonna head out of here in a little bit. I am not using the convertible garment bag for Europe, but my sister is. So we're gonna go drop it off to her. You guys will see the bag I'm using for my carry-on instead in an upcoming pack my carry-on video with me. I'm so excited about it. It's such a good carry-on. You guys are gonna love it. But yeah, we're gonna go drop that off. And then also, I kept forgetting this week to go to Verizon to add on the international plan for June to my line, because for Verizon, if you want to do international, I think they charge like $10 or $12 per day, but it's just $100 for the month. So if you're going to be there over 10 days or something like that, which we're going to be there, I think I'll need to be able to use it for at least 12, if not 13 days. But at that point, it was going to be more cost efficient to just go ahead and add it on for June. So that's what we're doing. Just want to make sure I don't overcook this, because we all know I did last time. It looks good. The yolk still looks runny. I forget how much the feta sticks to the pan. Oh, that on top. Perfect. And everything with the bagel seasoning. That got a little cut up, but that looks delicious. Let's see if I overcooked the yolk again. I'm hoping no. Oh no, I didn't. That's already falling apart. Oh, lovely. For anyone who missed it, basically this is feta eggs on one of the Trader Joe's hash browns with a little bit of the kale pesto on it. Perfection. So much better with the yolk cooked to my liking. Yeah, we're gonna stop by Verizon to get the international added onto my line. And then also we were gonna stop by Capital One. We were looking at like the best ways to shop and stuff in Europe because of like foreign transaction fees and things like that. So we're gonna stop by the Capital One store because it says that there are no foreign transaction fees if you use your card internationally. So we just want to like confirm that. So luckily there's a Verizon by that, so we can get everything done. Also too, if you missed it in the last vlog, it's Trevor's birthday weekend. His birthday's tomorrow, but tonight we're going out to dinner. Going to a very, very nice restaurant in Newport Beach that one of our friends told us they had like the best steak they've ever had in their life there. I don't eat steak, but Trevor for special occasions will, so we're gonna get him one of those tonight. I'm gonna finish up my breakfast so we can get out of here for the errands. Happy birthday weekend. You excited?
Yes.
I haven't even told you guys what we're doing. Well, I told you about dinner tonight. The restaurant's called Louie's by the Bay. So
we'll see.
What do you mean we'll see?
No, we'll see like how it is.
Oh, I thought you meant like we'll see if we're going. I'm like, I made reservations.
No, it's got like really good reviews.
Yeah, I was telling them that one of your friends told you it's one of the best steaks they've ever had or something. He goes to the nice places. I would trust. I would at least trust that enough to want to try it.
So I'm curious to his taste buds.
Yeah. I mean, whenever we go to his house, he's always cooking like
amazing, the
nice stuff. So we're doing that, and then tomorrow, if you didn't read the title, we're going to Knott's. I haven't been to like Knott's just to go to Knott's, I think since maybe I was a teenager. Honestly, it might have been since like I was in middle school and going with a summer camp, because otherwise I've only ever really been going for Knott's Scary Farm. I don't think I've gone like during the day, and yeah.
I'll never go to Knott's Scary Farm.
I mean, it wasn't terrible.
We got on like 3 rides and 2 mazes.
All right, fair enough. But we got the fun bundle, which includes your meals. Like every 90 minutes, you get a complimentary meal and side. And I was like, that is an amazing deal. I think it was only an extra like $15 per ticket, maybe $20 per ticket, but still, considering like a meal there is probably like $18. You use it 2 to 3 times during the day, you're set. So I'm excited to see how that one works. I read the reviews on Reddit before I actually did it, and everybody was saying like it's an amazing deal, like definitely like add it on, because people were talking about like they were getting like 2 meals in the park and then they take like a slice of pizza to go or something like that. So yeah, that would be nice to have like the food already included tomorrow. back, and the present that I was missing for Trevor in the last vlog just arrived. Also, it arrived like this, like it was open. At least it's in here, you know? Shoot, I want to open it all the way. Photo on the screen, but I got him a passport holder very similar to, he got me a Louis Vuitton passport holder, but I saw this one from Coach because he does like the Coach monogram. So it's the Coach monogram with camo over it. And if you remember in the last vlog, I told you guys Trevor loves camo stuff. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's perfect. It was like one of those, I was like, I don't know if it's gonna make it for his birthday, but as long as it makes it before Europe, that's what matters. But we were able to get so much done today. We dropped off the duffel to my sister, and then we went to Capital One. For anyone who has a Capital One card and you're gonna travel internationally, we did confirm like actually with someone in person, just because like we wanted to do it in person as opposed to just trusting what it says online, just in case, because the last thing we want is to be like completely stranded and not have brought enough cash, because we thought that we could use the card without any fees. But for Capital One credit cards, no foreign transaction fees or like conversion fees, anything like that. She said the only thing that you could get charged for, which doesn't apply to us because we just have the credit card, not the debit card for Capital One, but if you have a Capital One debit card and you use it to pull cash out of an ATM, the ATM may charge you a fee, but Capital One themselves doesn't. So just a tip, like I said, for anyone who's going to travel internationally and you already have a Capital One card, or if you're planning to travel internationally and you're looking for a credit card that you can use internationally, Capital One seems to be the best option out of like all the ones that we looked at, which we already had one of those, so that worked out perfectly. So that's our plan, is to mainly use that when we're traveling. But I am gonna like pull out some cash and stuff. My dad sent me a place that's not that far from us that he said he and my mom always go to, because he said the fees are way lower there than if we were to do it at the airport. So Trevor and I were just thinking of grabbing just like a few hundred in cash to use. What's tricky though is like we were looking it up and we realized we need 3 different currencies, so we just like need to figure out how much to bring of each. Like we don't want to bring so much that we have like a ton of cash left over, but we also don't want to sell ourselves too short, even though it's all Europe. 2 of the countries that we're going to don't use the euro. So we were just discussing that and trying to figure out how much to bring just based on how long we're going to be at each place and how much we expect to be using cash versus being able to charge stuff. So yeah, just like a bunch of like little incidentals that you don't like really think of till the last minute before a trip, or at least I don't. But also too, we were able to get the international lines set up. I called up my dad and he asked me to go ahead and set it up for him and my mom as well. So I went ahead and just did that for everyone. If you have Verizon, basically you can do per day, which is $10 per day, or if you're gonna be traveling for longer than 10 days, it's $100 for the month per line, and it includes unlimited texting and data, and then up to 250 minutes for like phone calls and stuff. So yeah, if you're gonna be there over 10 days, which we are, that definitely is the better deal. So we added that to all 3 of our lines. The only line that we didn't do is Trevor's, because he's just gonna use my phone and Wi-Fi. More than likely Trevor and I will be together for the majority of the trip, so it should be fine to like have the one phone working between us. But yeah, starting to get things set up for Europe, so that's definitely exciting. I'm glad that we can check those 2 things off the list, figuring out the currency and confirming the credit card, and then adding on the international line. It definitely feels good to have some things checked off of the list. But speaking of checking things off of the list, I'm gonna work on finishing cleaning up this room. That way I can go ahead and film my Europe haul for you guys. I think it's gonna be the next video that goes up if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I want to get that done and filmed so that we can just go ahead and head straight to dinner on time for our reservations. It's later, I've gotten ready. I've actually had my makeup on for a while. I filmed my Europe haul, but I need to style an outfit for dinner. For once, I don't have one fully decided on. Just realized I have my light. Might as well give us a little bit better visibility. So I'm trying to decide between this white dress, long sleeve. I have this orange dress that I wore to our friend's bachelorette party, or I just saw one in here. Maybe I'll try this one. I've had this dress for years. I've never worn it, but I do love it a lot, and I think that this would be really fun. You know, let's try it. Okay. Yeah, you know, like I said, I've had this dress for years, never worn it. Like every single time I would go to wear it, I'd be like, oh, there's like something else that I think I want to wear instead, but I feel like it's a crime that I haven't worn this before. But this does change the tone of the accessories a little bit. I wonder if I can still get away with doing, oh my god, I thought these were broken for a second. Will it look weird to do these sandals with this dress? I don't hate it actually, and I like the fact that it softens it a little bit, so we're gonna go with that. I think I'm gonna switch into my Bottega earrings. I think, yeah, that works. Give it a little something. Okay. Okay, it's low-key. It's a sleigh, right? Like this is cute. I'm thinking my Fendi with this. I love this. Why don't I wear this dress more often? Like, hi. Okay, we are set. I just need to put on my wedding ring, but yeah, love it. Did not have time to wrap it, but figured I'd give it to him at dinner. it because it came in the mail and I got excited.
Thank you.
The way you open
What do you mean, huh? Very delicately?
You gotta keep unwrapping. I kind of copied you, but it's only because I saw it and I was like, oh, that's perfect.
Ooh. Oh, is this a passport holder?
Yeah.
Thank you, babe. I like it.
It's fine if he didn't make it for his birthday, but it has to arrive before Europe.
The camo is definitely me.
I know, and I saw it was Coach Camo. I was like, oh,
Thank you very much,
have to
babe.
get that. Opening of his birthday present.
Ooh. Cargo camo? I don't know.
Everyone's getting you camo.
I don't know what Zabab apparel is, but...
Are you serious right now?
Oh!
Yeah!
I know what this is. Yes. Who is this from?
Your dad and Sydney.
Oh, shoes.
Vans.
Holy white shoes. Awesome. Who are these from?
Your dad and Sydney.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you know. This one.
Your dad and Sydney.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. I asked for you to get me this a while ago.
Oh my god, really?
I'm so glad somebody got me this.
Oh my god! I got you a whole Xbox!
Now I can play it.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Happy birthday!
Thanks, babe. Very nice wrapping per usual.
See, I helped.
Oh, you did, huh, bud? Mm-hmm. Kind of delicately. Yeah, fuck it.
Like
Make fun of me for how I open things. Under Armour. Ooh, a new gym bag. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
so if you want to exchange the size, that's fine. I wasn't sure how big you wanted to go.
No, this is fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just needed something that I could put my clothes in, like a computer.
I figured, I was like, I think the small's big enough, but if you want the medium, I can do the medium.
Yeah, I think this is fine. Thanks, babe. Definitely. Jesus, it keeps getting bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you notice the pattern?
Camo.
It's black camo.
I know. I'm sensing a pattern with all my stuff.
I just know you liked camo.
Thank you, babe.
You're
Very,
welcome.
very nice. No, I really like it a lot. Wow.
So how do you like the restaurant last night?
That was really good.
Where did it rank your steaks for you?
Top 5, 10.
That's high praise. Everything was so good. My dish, which was the shrimp pesto, that has to be one of the best shrimp pestos I've ever gotten from anywhere. It's so good. And like, I was telling Trevor, I'm like, I mean, I'm saying that which is heavy-handed since we're literally about to go to Europe. So I'm sure something there will beat it. But for right now, like that pesto was so good. It's actually a pistachio pesto, which I've never seen done before, and it was absolutely delicious. I did though fuck up, but luckily we were able to get it fixed. I accidentally made the reservation for today. When I was doing stuff, I was getting mixed up. So when we got there, we didn't have a reservation, but they were like, no, we can seat you in the bar if you want. And they're like, we actually have a booth in the bar. And basically we were sat on the edge of the dining room, and they use the same booths in the bar as they do in like the regular dining area. So it was like, oh, okay, perfect. It still was basically regular dining. So yeah, that worked out, even though I messed that up. But everything was so good. I'm so glad we were able to get a table and eat it, because I would for sure love to go back. Just got dressed, so I have on my baggy Abercrombie jeans. I have my Gazelles. This tank top is the Pumier tank top. Like, look at how well it snatches. It is so flattering. I got it in this like rose color. I'm not typically a pink girl, but I do like this pink. And then I just tied this diagonally around me. I might put it around my waist actually. This is just my sweatshirt from Revolve. It says Tequila Country on it. I think I prefer a waist tie. I have my Elastiva sunglasses that I'm going to be wearing, but I'm just going to pack this up really quick. I'm going to do my Matte and Nat bag. I have my little travel perfume. It's a Good Fortune perfume, which I am wearing right now. And then I also have my sunglasses case in here, and I have my collapsible water bottle. Packing in an extra battery. I'll probably pop this on the side here. My phone will probably go in my back pocket knowing me. Hand sanitizer, obviously. Hair clip just in case. A lip gloss. Actually, I prefer a lip oil. I just found this one from e.l.f. So I'll pop that into some lotion. I think that's it for up here. I do need to grab one of the flasks. We have some bourbon that we're gonna bring. So I'm gonna fill that up and pop it in here, and then I think we're good to go. Just put in my order at Starbucks. We're gonna picking up some coffee on the way. But I can't remember if I told you guys. I might have. So sorry if I'm repeating. But we got the fun bundle for our tickets, which includes food. So we can get an entree every 90 minutes at the park. So I'm definitely interested to see how that works. I'm just doing a piece of toast to start for right now because I'm gonna get coffee. I can't not have something in my stomach. Sorry for Knott.
Yeah.
Birthday boy.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Chai latte. Also, since it's your birthday, I'm gonna spray for the premier parking.
Okay.
Because we loved it so much at Universal.
I mean, that was also a different occasion, but yes.
Yeah. Well, also don't forget too, the Knott's parking lot is pretty far as well.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
You
have to like cross the street and everything, so I'm like,
just remember that time we couldn't park. I was on fumes and the guy tried to shut the gate and I was like, bro.
See, exactly. So let's just do premiere. I don't think it's gonna be crazy busy like when we did Not Scary Farm. That was why it was so bad, but why not?
I feel like it's gonna be so busy today.
It is like the first weekend of summer. I forgot.
We fell in love in Brooklyn. You took my heart, I never wanted it back. But you gave it back. I watched your smile turn crooked. Silence, the sirens got me under attack. Why'd you do me like that? You're so mean to everybody, and everybody hates the way you're talking about me. Can't believe I used to take you out. Can't believe I kissed your dirty mouth. Mean to everybody.
We got back from Knott's a little while ago and I immediately took off my makeup and changed into PJs because I'm so tired. But we had so much fun. It's like crazy because I haven't been to Knott's during the daytime in so long. I think we already talked about this. It's just like nuts how much all of the rides have changed. The only ride from my childhood that's left there is Ghost Rider. Everything else is like, oh, and Supreme Scream, but pretty much everything else is new, or at least had been built new in like the last few years. But it was really cool to ride a bunch of the rides. I mean, we'd ridden Accelerator and a few of the ones that have been there for like at least a couple of years, like Silver Bullet as well, the last couple times that we went for like Not Scary Farm. But when we're usually at Not Scary Farm, we're focused on the mazes and not the rides. So it was good to ride all of them this time. I will say though, the lines got long, but I don't think it's because Knott's was crowded. I think that's mainly because it's a little bit inefficient how they do it. You know, at Disneyland, they have like the pouches where you can put your stuff so that you can easily get in and out of the ride. With Knott's, you have to like put your stuff in cubbies on every single coaster, and it just takes forever because people are putting their stuff away and going to get their stuff at the same time, and it's just chaos. It just takes like literally between 3 to 5 minutes to load a coaster each time. Also, a lot of the times, for some reason, they were only running like one carriage when they usually would run 2 or 3. Like Ghost Rider, for example, usually there's 3 carts that go. Today, I guess they were only operating with 1, which is making the line like 2 hours. Luckily, they quoted us 2 hours, but I think we only ended up waiting like an hour 40 or something. But yeah, it's definitely not the most efficient system, but either way, we still get to ride like pretty much all of the rides that we wanted to ride. The only one we didn't get to was one that we'd never gone to ride before. It's essentially like kind of the same concept as like Buzz Lightyear, where you like shoot on the ride and like play and try to like rack up points and stuff. We attempted to ride that ride twice. Both times the line just didn't move. Our friends actually told us that it does break down a lot. They came and joined us. They have season passes, so it was great that we got to see them. But out of the new coasters that we rode, Trevor and we really liked, I think it's like Hang Time or something like that. That one was cool, but really, really scary because you go over like the side and you kind of dangle there for a second. And when it drops, it doesn't drop like this way. It kind of drops like this, so it feels like you're falling. So the very beginning of it, a little bit terrifying, but the rest of it, so much fun. And then the other one we actually ended up really liking, and we weren't expecting to like it, is a roller coaster called Sidewinder. You ride this roller coaster, and as you're riding, your carriage literally spins the whole time you're riding, and it was actually somehow we found it actually kind of relaxing. We really, really liked that one as well. And then also too, for anyone who's curious about the all-day dining, our thoughts on it, we say 100% worth it. We had 3 meals at the park. Each meal did in fact come with a main and a side. I think at the first place, he got a burger and fries. I got chicken tenders and fries. Second place, He got burger and fries again, and then I got pizza and breadsticks, and then the last place was definitely like the best deal. He got tri-tip and mac and cheese, and then a cornbread, and then I got a roast chicken, which was literally half a chicken, so insane deal, and then a side of mac and cheese as well, and a cornbread. And again, to add that on as a package to our tickets, I think they called it like the summer bundle for 2024. I think tickets were regularly like $69 or something like that. Our tickets were $88, so it was only $18 more, and he and I literally had 3 meals. Like, it paid for itself with just the first meal alone. But yeah, you get a wristband, and then every 90 minutes you can grab a meal from participating restaurants. So that's definitely an add-on that I say is for sure worth it. Overall, a lot of fun. Trevor enjoyed his birthday. Just a very nostalgic trip for us to Knott's, because like I said, we usually don't go. We go for Scary Farm, but not to actually enjoy Knott's as like Knott's Berry Farm. So definitely a fun day, but we're super tired. So I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us for Trevor's birthday weekend. And I will see you in the next vlog where Europe prep starts hardcore. We're deep cleaning. We're starting to pack all of that stuff. So definitely stay tuned for that.